them low profiles on my car. He treat me to a petty plus manicure. Anything that I ask for from my sponsor, he go and bye.
One of the crazier episodes, well, not crazy, but I see you guys have your hair care products here, which I want to get into. There's an episode that strikes my mind in recent memory. It was you and Terrell in Buffalo. Terrell, excuse me, I can't get myself out of saying it. You guys were in Buffalo in a hotel room, and he goes, quote unquote, "The girls I date don't wear those."
Yes. Can you believe that?
Let's talk a little bit about your conditioner set and your conditioner wrap.
Well, first of all, let me just say this. Women of color, y'all all know we wrap our hair up. Come on now, this is pink. This is one of our, we call it the diva wrap actually. We call this the diva wrap because usually, as in diva, the diva wrap. Usually what's interesting is we have an animal print, you know, sometimes they're a little greasy, but it might be a wrap for your hair that you've had for like 12 years. For me personally, I'm a kitchen beautician. I've never had a perm, not because I didn't want one, not because I think that my hair is all that great and fabulous, but I've never had a perm because when I grew up, my mom and dad couldn't afford a perm. Not even a perm in a box. But what we could afford was a hot iron. So I got my hair pressed until I moved to LA, and I realized in Los Angeles is where people get their hair pressed all the time, but people don't understand that taking care of your hair is important. So always wrap your hair at night, and I have what I call my head wrap, which is my diva wrap. And when we had the wrap, he said he didn't date girls who wrap that. He's lying. He's lying. The girls he might want to date now, they probably didn't date him when he had a horrible grill and was looking like who did it and what when he was in high school. Those girls probably wouldn't have dated him then. But the head wrap is normal. As women of color, we gotta wrap our hair up so that it can lay down, so it can look good, and obviously to hold the style. And this one comes with conditioner built in it. And Monique and I actually feel like that's important because while your hair is wrapped, it's being conditioned. And for 5 washes, the conditioner stays in, smells really good. And then you wash it with conditioner when you're done with it, and it keeps the conditioner hold in it because of the way it's made. So we have this is our Define Your Pretty brand. And the one thing that Monique and I might joke about all types of things, but what we don't joke about is really empowering young minds. And on the show, we have a platform, and we feel like our responsibility in having this 15 minutes of fame is to be able to share, number one, how we got to this place, and number two, it's important to believe in yourself. So what Define Your Pretty is, it's not about having a pretty face, it's not about having a pretty body, it's not about being called the pretty girl. I was never the pretty girl in school, I was never the popular girl in school, I was always that chick that people overlooked. I was a girl who had the good personality. But now as a woman, I realized at that age, I was pretty unsure of myself. I wasn't pretty popular, but as I became comfortable in my skin, my pretty was my confidence. So I became pretty confident. And now I'm a pretty fearless woman because I know that the sky's the limit for me. And Monique and I just started Define Your Pretty because when you define your own pretty, it's the standard that you set for yourself. It's not about the standard that the magazines tell you should be. It's not the standard that the guy in school says you need to look like. And it's really not the standard that other people think you should have. If you were never told you were pretty, don't believe you're not, because pretty radiates from the inside. It's an inside job. It's almost like robbing a bank on the inside. You don't know who's robbing it. It's an inside job. And if it's an inside job, it's only you who defines yourself.